Hello, Ni Hao. I'm Dr. Palitha Kohona, Ambassador of Sri Lanka in China. First, let me thank the People's Government of the Yunnan province for inviting me and giving me the opportunity to address you. Before I go any further, I would also like to thank the Yunnan province government for gifting 1.5 million yuan worth of food packages to Sri Lanka. Given that the current situation is very difficult, the donation of 1.5 million yuan worth of food will be greatly appreciated by the people of Sri Lanka. I should also thank and congratulate the People's Government of the Yunnan province for organizing this event. The event, Beautiful China, Colorful Yunnan. We all know that China is a beautiful country. It has got a wide range of attractions. It's also a huge country, so it's almost impossible for anyone to go and admire those beautiful sights. I have myself been to 14 provinces since I came to China 15 months ago. So I feel very privileged. I've been to over 25 big cities. And I've seen a lot. I've admired the way China has changed over the years and become a dynamic, prosperous country. China itself says that it has only achieved moderate prosperity, but many of us who have been around China will say that if this is moderate prosperity, my country also would like to achieve this type of moderate prosperity. This year is the 65th anniversary of establishing diplomatic relations between China and Sri Lanka. It is also the 70th anniversary of concluding the famous Rubber Rights Pact. Sri Lanka agreed to sell rubber to China in 1952 when China had been subjected to an embargo by many other countries. We took that risk at the time because we valued our big neighbor in the Asian region. And that is how the relationship began, and it has become much, much more strengthened since then. At the moment, Sri Lanka is going through a very difficult period. In fact, people have described the current situation in Sri Lanka as an unprecedented crisis. It's so much so that we've had to suspend the repayment of loans to different countries and creditors. We look forward to working with China so that in the future also China and Sri Lanka will support each other, especially during difficult times. China helped us greatly to overcome the challenge of COVID-19. In fact, Sri Lanka has managed the COVID-19 pandemic very successfully, largely due to the 26 million doses of vaccine that we obtained from China. 3 million doses were given as a gift. China also helped Sri Lanka greatly to overcome the challenge, I would say the threat of terrorism in my country. Today there is no terrorism in Sri Lanka. Going back over the years, Sri Lanka has always supported the One China policy. We have also, in the 60s, advocated China's resumption of its legitimate seat at the United Nations in a very vocal manner. So if you look at the history, you see that the two countries have been very helpful to each other. And Yunnan province has been closer to Sri Lanka than many other provinces of China. China has many provinces. I look forward to working with Yunnan, also visiting Yunnan again in the near future. I thank you very much for this opportunity to address you. 谢谢。